I love when I get the question, is NPR a personalized, tailored program? It's a simple question, and we're going to keep it simple. As a certified medical exercise specialist, I apply the principles of exercise science. Now, exercise science flows from medical science. Medical science and exercise science are based on the understanding of the principles of human anatomy and physiology. And those are universal or applicable to all human beings. So when I use the word universality, what does that mean? Well, it means the basic laws, like, for example, of mathematics. We all know that 2 + 2 = 4. So why do you care? How am I answering your question? Well, this is important in the context of medical and exercise science because it's that anatomical and physiological fact that every human is essentially the same. Now, yes, of course, every individual is different from every other. I mean, psychologically, we all have our own personalities. There are differences. But when it comes to the 3 main body types, ectomorphs, endomorphs, mesomorphs, I don't need to bore you with the details, along with the joints. 3 kinds of free movable joints: hinge joints, pivot joints, ball and socket joints. These are all brief descriptions of how every human is anatomically and physiologically essentially the same. So NPR Senior Program is designed to focus on the foundational 5 movements and build upon those in a progressive sequential sequence. So for example, you have to love when you are assembling a new piece of furniture. You open up the instructions and you don't go to step 5 first, you start at step 1. And that's why whatever current level or lack thereof fitness level you're at, NPR can meet you there. The sequence is what allows for an adaptive response. And that's exactly what you'll receive with the NPR membership program. There's 3 things that separate myself from the Peters, the Pauls, and the Marys out there. NPR's membership is simple, it's accessible on any device on your schedule, it's safe, step by step, safely with every unique session with me and no one else. You'll never see another trainer. I am your coach. And it's sequential, going back to building upon your last completed session to safely progress your body's strength and joint mobility. So, what are those 5 foundational movements that you do all day, every day, and need to keep moving in order to have the quality of life? Well, you squat, you push, you pull, you rotate, and you balance. In order to be able to have the quality of life, to travel, play with the grandkids, have physical independence, you are dependent on the strength and the flexibility that NPR's Senior Med Exercise Program can provide. Now, if you're still asking the question, why would I sign up for this senior membership program? Well, let me ask you one thing. Are you familiar with the term atrophy? Atrophy is defined as a gradual decline in effectiveness or vigor due to underuse or neglect. So basically, if you don't use it, you lose it. Research shows that our muscles lose size and circumference in just a few days as a lack of use. Now think of 10 to 14 days without strength training. You'll have lost muscle mass and function, soon resulting in the official disease the CDC declared in 2016 called sarcopenia. First comes atrophy, then comes sarcopenia, and eventually the more severe bone density issues called osteopenia and osteoporosis. The truth is that science tells us that we can stop, prevent, and reverse. Yes, we can reverse the loss of muscle mass and bone density primarily with one act. One act. And that is the act of resistance training. An NPR Med exercise can show up right at your door. Now for the shocker. I like this one. NPR's cognitive challenges. Yep, cognitive. Recovery prioritization modalities and strength training are the solution for fall risk prevention. It's not if you're going to fall, it's when you're going to fall. And having strength, having flexibility is going to minimize that injury, as well as putting as much distance as possible between you and sarcopenia. That's why NPR Med Exercise was developed. You and only you are in true control of your physical independence. And I'm simply here to deliver that so you can live the best years of your life with as much confidence as possible. Sign up today. I'm ready to get started with you.